So today we are going to really launch into something that is underestimated by many entrepreneurs, and that is the connection between your thoughts and your emotions. I'm going to talk quickly about how they're interconnected and really how that can impact you. So we're halfway through the series. Really excited about this. This is my introduction to more in-depth work together. And I just want you as an entrepreneur to know that when you create a new business, you are actually creating a new identity for yourself. And because it's new, it could be super uncomfortable. And so what I'm talking to you about, what I'm introducing to you here is based on a mastermind that I took with Christy Whitman, certification on a coaching certification. And I just wanted to share it with you because it's so incredibly impactful how all of these things are interconnected. The actions, how the actions you take are interconnected with beliefs, the emotions you feel, the thoughts you think, and importantly, the words you say. So today I'm just going to introduce you to a way of thinking of how your thoughts and your emotions are interconnected, okay? So the reality is that emotions have higher frequency, and we were talking about, energy and frequency. Emotions actually have higher frequencies than thoughts. And your emotions have the ability to repel or attract energy. If you are stuck in an area of your business, that emotion, that stuckness, is going to have a higher frequency and intensity than anything else. So you really need to connect to those emotions before you can shift your thoughts. When you're feeling a negative emotion, I'm referring to scarcity or feeling of lack, anger, doubt, fear, worry, anxiety, these emotions are going to take a lot more energy out of you than positive thoughts. But it's really difficult to shift a thought if that emotion hasn't been processed first. Think of it like, pushing upstream a river, like walking upstream a river. That is kind of a visual of what happens when you don't process that negative emotion. And when you're feeling positive emotions, so happy, joyous, excited thoughts, then it's a lot easier to shift your thoughts. And when I say shift your thoughts, it's shift your thoughts to all of the possibilities of what it is that you're building in your business, okay? And it takes a lot less energy to create the thoughts that you desire. Think of it as flowing with the current. The waves are just like helping you along. It's wind in your sails. All right? So what today is all about is this concept called split energy. And this is kind of the culmination of the thought-energy connection for you to consider in your life. So when your momentum is split in two directions, you're out of alignment. So when you have a negative emotion or energy about something, yet you also want to move forward, that is split energy. And this is precisely the area where so many of my clients get stuck, and what I do, this is how I help them. So I already mentioned that emotions emit higher intensity vibration than thoughts, okay? And that negative emotions sap more energy than positive emotions. It's just the science. So how do you correct this? So to align your energy, the first thing that you do is you process your negative emotions first. I'm going to show you a tool in a moment. And then you choose the positive vibration that you want. Okay. And this is actually something I just wanted to show you when I'm talking about shifting your thinking from scarcity to prosperity. It is a spectrum. And I talked about this for those of you who haven't heard the first 6 sessions. I talk about this in the first few sessions. And that understand that prosperity and lack and abundance is a spectrum, okay? And you cannot move from scarcity to prosperity or from lack to abundance without first going through sufficiency, figuring out what is possible and what is doable. Okay? So here's the tool I'm going to show you, and then we're going to probably wrap up a little early, which is awesome. But so the first step, if you're stuck, okay, I want you to get a piece of paper and write down think about something in your business that isn't happening, okay? So you want to close more clients, you want more sales, you want to attract the right clients, anything. You want to put on a program. Think of one thing and write it down. Okay, now the second thing is notice the emotions that come up for you that you've attached to that thing. Okay, and write them down. Feel anxiety, do you feel overwhelmed, do you feel angry? Write them down. And then feel the feels. So how are these emotions vibrating in you? Are you excited? So that would be a vibration of abundance or prosperity. Or are you scared, nervous, have trepidation? So now the next thing is just understand first that the reason that what you are envisioning has not happened yet is because you probably have split energy about it. Okay, and that's why this session here is so important. So what you want to do is to process that emotion, acknowledge it, and then release it. We used the technique yesterday called the screen technique, which you can is one tool you can use to release that emotion or energy about where you're stuck. Okay. And then the next thing is feel the feel. Notice how it feels when your thoughts and your emotions are aligned. Flowing, it's like flowing with the current. Now, this is just a brief introduction. Normally, I would go through with you, and this is what I do in this program. We talk about what specifically that stuck emotion is and what thoughts are swirling about as a result of that. But in summary here, the point is that your thoughts and your emotions are very interconnected and impact each other in a major way. The world responds to the most intense vibrations that you emit. So if you are, this is how it might impact you. If you're talking to a potential client and they ask you about pricing and you're thinking, oh my God, I don't think they can afford my prices, which is a negative vibration. They're going to sense that, okay? They're going to sense that vibration and it will impact your conversation. All right, this is not to frighten you, but it's more to become aware of some of the things that you may be conveying and the emotions that you may be conveying when you're talking to potential clients, to customers, to your family members. All right. So in order to align your thoughts with your emotions, connect with the stuck emotion first, and then notice and process the emotion. That emotion is your red flag, and you may feel that emotion in your neck, in your gut. And then calibrate the frequency you want and align it with the thought. So that's all there is for today. Tomorrow we will be working more on managing your emotions. And again, this whole series is just designed to give you a flavor and a taste for some of the work that I do with my clients, and it's an invitation for you to address these things on your own. And I will see you again tomorrow at noon. Tomorrow, I promise I'll be here at noon and not 1. But thanks for joining me, and please make any comments. If you're watching the replay of this, please say hello. and make some comments. Tell me about what you discovered, and feel free to reach out to me directly at Rebecca@InANutshellConsulting.com, or you can DM me on Facebook. See you soon. Okay.